Here we go again. In under 60 seconds, I'm gonna give you 5 steps to play some absolutely beautiful chords. So step 1, we're gonna play the E flat major scale. And just in case you don't know what the E flat major scale is, I'll make it pretty simple for you. I'll light the keys up under my fingers, all right, so you can follow along much easier. So in step 2, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some random notes with our left hand to accompany the major scale that we just played in our right hand. So as you can see, I'm adding random notes with my left hand. All right, guys, so in step 3, we're just gonna add a couple of notes with our left hand to thicken things up a little bit. Adding a few notes with my left hand. All right, so in step 4, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create some chords with our right hand to accompany what we've played with our left hand. Oh, and before I forget, guys, I'm also including a free PDF, all right, for a limited time, so that way you can follow along. You'll be able to play all of these chord progressions, not just in this key, but all 12 keys. Adding a few notes with my right hand. Okay guys, we finally made it to step 5. I'm super excited about this stage because we're gonna add a few nuances to spice up your playing and to give this a little bit more life and to give you that professional sound. You hear that? I'm adding nuances with my left hand. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the next level. We're gonna take this to a more advanced level. And but before we do, I wanna recap, because just in case you're a beginner, I wanna make sure I didn't skip any steps. All right, so we're gonna go through steps 1 through 5, and then I'm gonna give you some advanced methods to take this to the next level. All right, in fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move to the key of C. So if you're following along in this PDF, we're gonna go to the key of C and we'll go through steps 1 through 5, and then we'll go to the bonus version of this. All right, so step 1, we played the major scale, and of course, since we're in C, this is so much easier to see. C. All right, here we go. So here's C. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to C, or 1. So we call this, or in music, in chorus, we call this do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. All right, and we're just gonna play that major scale with the right hand. And that's really all there is to step 1. So I'm not gonna bore you with that. So let's go to step 2. Okay, so step 2, what we're gonna do is we're going to play that same major scale with the right hand or with my right ring, and then with the left hand or with my green ring, I'm gonna actually play random bass notes, all right? But I'll be as consistent as I can for the sake of teaching this, all right? So my left hand, I'm gonna use my green ring to accompany the right or the white ring, all right? So if you follow along here, I did something like this. I said with the right hand, I went 1, 2, and then I did a 3 with my left hand, or E. So, all right, so you follow along. E, F with the left hand. Then I'm gonna go to the 7 or the B. Continue that major scale going up to the A or 6, down to the D, which I'll call that the 2. And here's the reason why. A lot of gospel musicians, they'll say, play the 1 chord, play the 2 chord, play the 3 chord. And you notice here's the 3, 1, 2, 3. Play the 4 chord, play the 5 chord, play the 6 chord, play the 7 chord, and then back to the 8. All right, and of course, you know, I go into depth about the number system in the Play Like You series. I think it's Play Like You series 1 and 2. So anyway, so I'm going to do 3, 4. I know my finger is off here, but I'm just, for sake of time, I'm just trying to show you what. And then I'm gonna go to the 7, to the 6, to the 2. All right, so that's step 2. Step 3, let's add some notes with the left hand, all right, to fill it up a little bit, all right? So what I'm gonna do is, this is a little something I came up with, don't judge me. I call this, I don't know what I'll call it. I'll call it 222 or minus 22. But anyway, if I'm going to play and the goal of this, when you're in a worship environment, you don't want to sound so robotic. So you don't want to sound like boom, 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 boom. I mean, you know, it just sounds redundant, all right? But for sake of teaching this, all right, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna add some notes here with my left hand. So I'm going to play the 3, and then I'm gonna go down in the scale degree. So if I have this 3, instead of playing octaves, I wanna play 2 notes below. So that's why I call it minus 22. So if you go down in the scale, I'll play this, and then I'll go down in the scale again. So, all right. And then I'm gonna go to the 4th scale degree. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's 4. Instead of playing octaves, I'm gonna play minus 22. So minus this one, and then minus this one. So the first one is 3, and then the 4. All right, so. All right, and then I'm gonna go to the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See that there? So here's 7, and then I'm gonna go minus 1 and then minus 2. So I'm gonna play 2 of those. So, and then we'll keep that going. And then we'll go to the 6 here. Now, if you notice the 6, instead of playing octaves, I'm gonna go down to the next scale degree and then down to the next one. So it's like 2 different scale degrees I'm adding together. So we did a 3, we did a 4, we did a 7, we did a 6, and then we're gonna do a 2. Now, if you notice the 2 here's an octave. If you go down 1 here and then here, it just doesn't sound great. So what I did was I just brought it down a whole step to add some interesting dissonance. All right, so let's combine this together. All right. Nice little, oh, no, no. You hear a lot of gospel musicians play chords like that. All right. So that's step 3. So what we want to do now is we want to put some chords with the right hand. All right. So step 4, we're going to add a few notes with the right hand, and the right hand is actually pretty simple. If you notice, 1, 2, 3. Now I want to play a C major chord there. So what I can do is I can do this. That's my C major chord, and if you notice, this is C major root, 1st inversion, 2nd inversion, so on. 2nd inversion, and then we're gonna go to the next one. Boom, I need a chord there. So what I'll do is I'll do a 1 to a 4 chord. And a 4 chord is 1, 2, 3, 4 is a F major chord, all right? Now again, you can see this in the PDF if you're following along, just in case you think I'm moving too fast, all right? So C major, F major, all right? One more time. C major, F major. Now I'm gonna end here. I need a chord here. What I'll do is I'll do a G major chord, all right, or a 5 chord. So 1, 4, 5. All right, so. And here we go, our 5 chord. See that? G major. We'll do C over there, all right? So we did a 5, and then we'll go to a C. All right, I think it sounds better that way. All right, so let's do this again. C major, F major, G. And I'm just kind of slurring into this. So that's a C major. And a C over the A minor. There's like a weird type of A7 type of chord, like a dominant chord. All right, but anyways, more like a F major 9 over A. All right, so let's go back again. And then I'll do a F chord, I believe. There we go. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So that's like a F over that D7. All right. And that'll give you a B flat major 9 over D. All right. And the reason why I use a B flat 9. All right. Just kind of giving it to you. All right. So let's put it together. All right, so let's go to step 5. Step 5, we're going to add some nuances. All right, so these nuances I break down, I go in like much more detail in our newest series, the Expand series. You can find that on the website. So again, I spend like 5 hours giving you some super amazing modern nuances that you can add to your playing. So we'll briefly kind of go through one of the techniques here. So here we go. So we did something like this. And what I can do is, if you look at my left hand, I want to pivot off of this. So see, these are my 3 notes. So, and you notice I get off of it quick. So I'll do that slower. You hear a lot of gospel musicians do this. So I'm doing a 4 over 4 in a weird kind of way. So it's like F over F. But what I'm going to do is, hear the 3 notes. I need to create some type of tension there. So I can do a, so, see, I did that first one. Next one. And I'm going to slur. Look at my fingering. All right. And then keep it going. There it is again. So these 3 notes, and I'm going to slur. There it is again. These are my 3 notes. And then, last but not least, and you can do it here if you want. I like it clean, to be honest with you, but you can. So let's repeat. Here we go again. I think I did 2. All right. Now, it may seem like I'm a little hesitant to play some of these chords, and I'll tell you the reason why. I want to be consistent for you. I love you guys so much. So I want to be as consistent to the PDF as possible. All right. So I'm trying to be as honestly consistent. There we go. Consistent throughout the different keys. So I tell you what, let's go to the next level. All right. So this is like a bonus. All right. So let me let you in on what that sounds like. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the key of E flat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, instead of playing the E flat major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, I'm going to go to the 5th scale degree. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to start on the 5 and go up to 5. So 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch this. 6. So did you see what I did? Instead of doing the E flat scale, I'm going to start on the 5th scale degree. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'll create a different chord pattern, or I'll pick random notes here with my left hand, something a little different. All right. So again, follow along in that PDF, because I'm not teaching this in the PDF just one key. I'm doing it in all 12 keys. All right, so we'll start with the B flat here, and I'll see if you can pick out what I'm playing, what number or scale degree I'm playing with my left hand. So again, this is more for the advanced musician. All right, so now I'm going to play some random notes here with my left hand, And again, this is for the advanced musician, all right? Let's see. That's something a little different there, all right? So what did you notice with my left hand? I played a 3, 4, 6, 1, flat 7, all right? So here's the left hand. I'll break this down for you so you can see all 3 notes. All right, and then 7. Let's go to the 6 there. All right, and then 1, and then flat 7. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so and we probably could do some little flurries there. Let me explain what I did with my right hand. So I did B flat, C. All right, so boom, and then, so I did a B flat chord, and then boom, boom, and then an E flat chord, and that's a first inversion E flat or second inversion E flat. All right, so boom, boom, B flat, boom, boom, E flat, boom, boom. And then I'll do a A flat there. That's an A flat major chord. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'll do a B flat chord right here. All right. And don't worry, I'll review this. Boom, boom, and then E flat. So if you look at this, I did a B flat chord first. All right. And then boom, boom, E flat chord. And then I'm going to go to a boom, boom, A flat chord. And then boom, boom, B flat chord, and then boom, boom, E flat. All right. So if you look at this from a numerical point of view, or number is 5, 1, 4. I think I did maybe another 5 and then a 1. So let me make sure before I give that to you. 5 over 3, B flat over the G there. So B flat. So that's a 5 to the E flat, which is 1 over the 4. And then I think 4, there we go, a 4 over 6, which is A flat over C. And then I'll do a 5 over 1, which is B flat over E flat. And then 1 over flat 7. So here's my 1 chord, which is E flat over C sharp. All right, so let's put it together. There we go. There we go. One more time. I'm adding nuances there now. Y'all can see it. Boom, boom. Boom, da, da, now I don't think it works too great over the 1. I'll just lay simple there. All right. So again, I'm gonna giving you guys some nuances and some things that you can do to add to your worship experience if you're a worship musician, or if you're just looking for something to play behind or in the background of someone who's speaking. These are some nice chords that you can play during that time. Again, I am super excited to deliver such high quality content to you guys free of charge. Now the PDF is free only for a certain amount of time, all right? And that's why I'm asking you guys to subscribe to this channel, to give me a thumbs up, and make sure you click that notification bell. That way you know when these videos come out. You're able to grab this content, download it, and enjoy it. Now, if you missed the cutoff time, don't worry. I'm not trying to make money off of this. You only have to pay the download transaction fee, which is only $1.99. All right. So something super affordable for everyone. And again, I've enjoyed breaking this content down. I love you so very much. And you know, I never like to close out any video without letting you guys know that today is a new day, a new life, and a new opportunity for you to become a better you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.